Welcome to our pianistic early morning gymnastics. My name is Anne Schätz, and I hope that you will feel very well warmed up after the following 10 exercises in 15 minutes. Before we come to our 10 fingers, I would like to invite you to feel your feet with very good contact to the floor, your pelvis agile, your shoulders relaxed. And you can now close your eyes and feel your whole body breathing. You can listen now to the silence, to your breath, and to the sounds that surround you. Heinrich Neuhaus, the great pianist and piano teacher, speaks in his book The Art of Piano Playing about the tone which is nestled into the silence as a diamond on its velvet cushion. So we play now our first diamond tones in the spirit of the piano concerto by Tchaikovsky. We let the entire piano resound with pressed right pedal and C major chord. I will show you now, and you can press then the pause button and play it at home on your piano. Now we come to our first exercise, chords and inversions of chords. I will show you today all exercises in C major, but I want to invite you that you change at least every week the key. So after half a year, you have played all exercises in all 24 keys. So we start with the left hand. And I play C major chord, fifth finger on C, third on E, first on G. Now fifth on E, third on G, first on C. And so on. And back again. And you can play it also as broken chords. So C, E, G. Now I start with E. I start with G. And then you can play it, of course, together, right and left hand. So in parallel motion or in counter motion. And you can play one hand forte and the other hand piano. Exercise 2. This is my favorite exercise to warm up cold fingers. I start with the thumb on C and the next fingers on the next keys. And I play always 2 notes back and forth, like that. You can play it also in form of a scale. And you can play now one hand in duplets and one hand in triplets. So right hand triplets, left hand duplets. Now I would like to do some jogging with you. So we do it first with these 3 fingers, or with these, or with these 3 fingers. I play C with the 3rd finger, then D, E, then I start on D. I start on E. So you can play it also in counter motion, for example, with these fingers. And you can increase the speed to sprint. Exercise number 4. We train here the independency of our fingers. I play with the left hand a 5th, for example, here C and G, and press with the right hand 2 keys silently down, for example, C and D. And with the other fingers, I improvise. You can play it, of course, more rhythmically and faster. And of course, you can change all the time the mute fingers. Exercise number 5. We train here the relaxation of the thumb. You can train this also throughout the day without piano. You can make circles with your thumb, and you can go up and down, forwards and backwards. At the piano, you can imagine that your keyboard is a ping pong table. And this is your net, B and A, for example. And now you play ping pong. You can do this, of course, with 3 fingers as well. Or with 4 fingers. Eugenie Schumann, one of the daughters of Clara and Robert Schumann, writes about her piano lessons with Johannes Brahms. He had me play many technical exercises. Scales and arpeggios went without saying. I had to devote extensive time each day to the thumb exercises below. I will show you now the exercise. So we start with the 1st finger on C, E 2nd finger, G 3rd finger, and then we have the 1st finger on this C. Johannes Brahms writes it also in triplets. I will show you with the left hand, and I start on E. So I have E, C, G. Exercise number 7, arpeggios. I will show you with the left hand. I start on C, then E, G, and 1st finger on C. 3rd on E. You can play this in parallel motion or in counter motion. You can play one hand legato and the other hand staccato. can start left hand on C and with the right hand on E. Exercise number 8. Here we want to stretch our fingers and stretch the entire hand. For stretching the fingers, I like to play the G7 chord with G, B, D, F, and G again. And I play it like that. G alone, B and D together. Relax your hand and you stretch to F and G and relax your hand. To stretch the entire hand, I like the exercise F and B with the second finger and C and E with the first finger. And now I stretch the 7th. And I start again. Now I stretch to the octave and relax my hands, of course. Go back again. Now to the 9th. Relax your hands. 10th. Relax your hands. And last. Exercise number 9, thirds. We practice here thirds in all finger combinations because we find all finger combinations in our repertoire. I start with the left hand and play it with 1 and 2 tone by tone. Now to the right hand and I play the tones together with 2 and 4. Now I play both hands in counter motion, for example with 1 and 3. Or together parallel motion with 1 and 5. Exercise number 10, our last exercise. Here we train octaves. Please relax your shoulders again. We play octaves as a scale. Please make sure that your 2nd, 3rd and 4th finger are relaxed. Now we train octaves in form of chords and inversions. So C, E, G. Now first inversion, E, G, C. And second inversion, G, C, E. And octaves in form of arpeggios. I like very much to play octaves with filling, for example, with a 3rd E, the beginning, like that. And you can play octaves right and left hand in a distance of a 3rd. I hope you feel now very well warmed up. Thank you for attending our tutorial. Have a nice day. See you next time. Goodbye.